Welcome, Reading Christian School families, to our virtual back to school night. I'm Erica Piper, the site administrator and elementary principal, and it's my honor to welcome you virtually to our 2021 back to school night. Traditionally, of course, we've all met in person and had an opportunity to hear from our board and administration, and then we send you out to classrooms where you get to talk to teachers, see the classroom, and learn about expectations for the school year. In light of the world today, we're doing it a little differently, so bear with us. You should have each received an email from your students' teachers, and that will take you to a video link, and they will go over all classroom expectations and the traditional talks that we have and introduction to the school year virtually. As always, if you have any questions at the end of that video, please feel free to reach out to teachers or to administration or to the board. We're always here for you. We want to be a big part of that communication and making this year really successful. Welcome to our new families. We have many new faces. For those of you I have not yet met with our masks on, it makes it really hard to tell who I've met and not met. But please introduce yourself. We're all getting to know each other and recognize those little faces on the playground and our big kids walking around the halls. So again, welcome. We've been praying for you and praying for this school year before we even knew you were enrolled. So we're just expecting God to do amazing things on our campus this year. Again, please let us know if you have any questions or you'd like to know something that wasn't answered tonight. Just feel free to reach out and someone will get back to you. And again, our board, our administration, our teachers, and our staff are praying for you and will continue to pray for each family and each student on campus throughout the year. Again, have a great virtual back to school night, and God bless you all this year.
Good evening and welcome to the 2020 version of the Reading Christian Schools Back to School Night. Hello, my name is Jim Bartow and I am the chair of the Reading Christian School Board this year. And I just want to say that I'm really proud of where our school has come throughout all that's going on in the world today. And the job that our teachers and administrators have done has just been amazing. In 2016, I retired as the principal of Foothill High School. And shortly after that, I was asked to be on the Reading Christian School Board. And so some of you may not know, but in 2002, when Reading Christian Schools expanded, my wife Delia and I transferred all three of our children over to Reading Christian School. And the Lord blessed our decisions. All three of them were prepared for college and for the outside world and developed strong spiritual habits that they use to this day. All three of them are involved in their church and walking with the Lord, and we're really proud of what they got out of Reading Christian School when they were here. And so I just want to thank the teachers and administrators at Reading Christian School for all they've done in the Bartow family. And as appreciation for that, I just feel like I want to give back, and so we have. So I also want to introduce our board members this year. A lot of you may know them. But Matt Moulter is the vice chair this year after serving as the chair for the last 3 years and did an outstanding job in that capacity. And Sarah Taylor is the treasurer, does a great job in that as well. Nikki Rose, our secretary, Frank Hokema, Troy Jones, Melissa Foster, and Chris Yeager are all part of what makes up the Reading Christian School Board, and just we're really proud of that. So as an ex-administrator, one of the things that I loved to do when I was working in the public school system was, as a former teacher, getting into the classrooms and seeing teachers interact with students. And it's always been my favorite thing to do. And as a board member, I've been doing that here at Reading Christian. I'm really enjoying going into the classroom, seeing the interaction between our teachers and our students. And I can honestly tell you that you should be proud of the job that our teachers, our staff, and our students are doing here at Redding Christian. It's just a blessing to see what they do. And one of the things that we do every year is we honor and recognize those teachers that have been with us for a long time, the staff longevity. And so to honor when they reach those special milestones is very, very important to us. And so recognizing the 5-year people at Redding Christian, the staff members that have been here for 5 years, Kim Akamoff, Kathy Nichols, and Sheila Preston Ford. And then we've got 2 people here at Redding Christian that have been with us for 15 years. And that is just a service to our school community that just can't be expressed in words. And so for 15 years, we have Marty Bigelow and Lorinda Hughes. And so congratulations. Thank you all for your service to our community. And once again, welcome to the Redding Christian School Back to School Night. God bless you.
Hello, I'm Brian Steffen. I'm the middle school and high school principal, and I have the opportunity to talk to you a little bit tonight about who we are and where we're headed. So the mission of Redding Christian School is to provide a Christ-centered education, which challenges students to develop a lifelong love of learning, to grow in their faith, and to respond to God's call of service to their families, their communities, and the world. This year's theme of Stand Firm, when selected, has so many deeper meanings and understandings. And the primary verse that we are at least starting with this year is out of Matthew. And it's a familiar story, I guess, or an account that Jesus is speaking to his disciples about when Jesus himself says, therefore, everyone who hears these words of mine and puts them into practice is like a wise man who built his house on a rock. And we're going to spend a lot of time unpacking what it means to follow these words of mine, as Jesus says, and puts them into practice. We're also so excited for you to meet some of your new teachers this year, as well as teachers that are new to you. We understand that we have so many new families with us this year, but even for those of us who have been here for a while, this is my 7th year now, we welcome several new teachers. Walker Gemmel is high school mathematics, Haley Gemmel in our 1st grade. Bob Hollenbeck was with us last year for just one section of astronomy, and this year he's adding on and teaching our AP Calculus and AP Physics C. Miss V is with our 4th grade. Ashley Bailey is our preschool teacher. We have Dana Nichols in kindergarten. So now we have a Mrs. and a Miss Nichols. We welcome Dr. Jennifer Castillo. She's teaching one section in the high school. It's a high school psychology class. And then Levi Harvey. You might see him around campus. He has been hired on this year as we've had an extremely increased maintenance load, especially when it comes to disinfecting and being on that all day long. So you might see Levi around as well. Tonight's schedule, well, on a normal year, we'd be kicking you out the doors here and to go out and visit the classrooms. Tonight, I invite you to look in your emails and find the link from each of your teachers to their video, welcoming you into their classrooms, showing you some of the procedures, and beginning the dialogue that we hope to have all year long. We are desiring connection, we are designed for connection, and tonight feels odd because we're not close. However, after you've watched the videos, if you have questions, the teachers will tell you best way to get in touch with them, whether it's email or phone or some text, and get those answers to your questions. These are some graphs recently for how you're looking at Shasta County trends when it comes to positivity rate and also the 14-day case rate. These are numbers that we watch to see if we're going to end up on the statewide watch list. If you have questions about these, remember my background is originally statistics. I would be happy to discuss in detail or just in generalities how this works and where we're headed. So for now, have a great night. It's so great to be on campus, seeing every one of you in the mornings, dropping off, seeing in the afternoons, picking up, seeing all of your kids. So I need to get back to work. Have a great day.